Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am very glad to present the third installment of the history and origins of the god Saraswat Brahmins. In this video we shall learn about the first migrations from Saraswat Desh till the time where Saraswat Brahmins bid their farewell to Bihar. So let's get started. Shall we? After thousands of years of flowing, the glacier began to empty of its potential and thus river Saraswati began to dry and became non-existent by 1000 BC. The entire country of Saraswats started becoming barren. The Saraswats had no ways to plant their crops and they had no choice but to pack up and move. At this period of history we see many more civilization settlements being abandoned. The migration did not happen overnight but it spread over centuries. The last of the exodus was in about 350 BC due to a wide-reaching food shortage which lasted for 12 years. The Saraswats there migrated in three directions. Some followed the river routes and migrated to the southwest, Sindh, some went to the higher regions of north, Kashmir, and some migrated towards east, Bihar. In the upcoming slides we shall learn more about direction-wise migration to southwest, north and then towards the east. In this part of the video we shall look at the migration of Saraswat Brahmins in the southwest direction. The migrations to southwest followed the course of the river Saraswati. They went up to Dwarka and then by ships they sailed towards Goa. For their stay in Dwarka, the Gauda Saraswats were nicknamed as Dorks. Along this route, many migrants left small colonies behind, and these settlements have been referred to as Saraswat Tirthas in Mahabharata. Now let's look at the migration of Saraswat Brahmins to the north and the east. The second route of migration was from Saraswat country into the Kashmir. The traditions of Saraswats of Kashmir tells that all Brahmins of Kashmir are Saraswats. They have about 32 subsects in Kashmir, belonging to 6 classes with more than 133 gotras. In the 14th century, the Muslim rulers of Kashmir commenced persecution of the Hindus. Many of the Saraswats left, and only a few families remained in Kashmir and they were converted to Islam. Some of these families who had migrated southwards, returned to Kashmir when the circumstances became much favorable. Primarily a Hindu state during that time, had become a Muslim state. Kashmir was prey to ravages of Afghanistan as well. These caused so much distress to the people that some prominent Kashmiris appealed to the Sikh chief Ranjit Singh for help and was succeeded in getting rid of those Afghans. The Kashmiri Saraswats were worshippers of goddess Saraswati. As the powerful Kshatriya kingdoms rose, a few Saraswats migrated to Indraprastha, Mathura, and Prayag, Kashi and other places. But as Kshatriyas fell with the rise of Buddhism, a few Saraswats migrated to Rajputana and Sindh, married their local girls and formed separate communities. Those who migrated to Kashmir called themselves as Kashmiri Pandits, Sindh Saraswats, Kutchi Saraswats, Punjab Saraswats, Rajasthan Saraswats and Gomantaka or God Saraswats. Saraswats who migrated southeast were mainly from the Saraswat Desh and Tihai followed the Ganges and reached Trihotrapura or modern Turat in Upper Bihar. This was around 400 to 350 BC. The major settlements were in Kanyakubja, Kanpuraria, Magadha and Mithila. The Likhavi were the ruling dynasty at that time, and followed later by the Mauryas. With a strong ability to adapt, the Saraswats easily combined with the locals, but did not try to compete with them in agriculture, the major occupation in that area. Instead, they relied on their superior intellect and educational background to secure administrative positions in the Likhavi Republic based at Vaishali. The Saraswats lived in this area during the reign of the Maurya and later Pala dynasty. After the Pala dynasty rule, the kingdom was plundered by hordes of Muslim invaders and local kings from central India. Life in Magadha became quite unbearable for the Saraswats, and so, around 1000 AD, almost 1,500 years after they left the Saraswat Desh, the Saraswats decided to migrate again. However, at this time, they moved out mainly in 2 groups. One group, from Kanyakubja, moved eastwards and settled in Bangla, present Bengal, where in the course of time they assimilated the Bengali culture. These striking similarities between some aspects of Bengali and Konkani languages and cultures probably bear witness to this historic link. Another group from Mithila moved southwards and reached the Godavari River, and then proceeded along the south bank towards the source of Godavari near Nasik. The great Rishi Agastya had his ashram in Panchavati near Nasik and Sri Rama from Ayodhya came to Panchavati along the banks of Godavari. The migrants also followed the same route and then moved into Gobarashtra, which is Goa, and to Gokarnamandala in Uttar Karnataka district, which was the southernmost settlement of ancient Aryans. Having migrated from Trihotrapura, which was in God country, they fixed God and called themselves as God Saraswats. The migration from Bihar to Gomantaka is recorded in the Sahyadri Khanda of Skanda Purana. Goa was chosen mainly for its fertile soil and seaports with flourishing overseas trade. Another reason for their migration into Konkan is the marital relationships between the Kadamba king Jayakeshi, who lived between 1050 till 1080 AD at Goa, and a Saraswat king from Trihutra. Some historians believe that the king of Trihut sent 96 families from 10 Gothras to the new land to propagate religion and philosophy at the request of the Kadamba king. Thank you for watching this video. You can follow me on below social media handles. Follow me on Instagram. On YouTube, please subscribe to my channel Desi Austronadian and do hit the bell icon to get latest updates from my channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. Follow my Twitter handle. On Facebook, like my page Desi Austronadian.